Mönchengladbach emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Mönchengladbach have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And we're underway. Plays it long. Nordtveit. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's through, shoots! It's in!
Mönchengladbach are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Fired deep to towering header! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
And the finish! In it goes! And again they hit the front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Mönchengladbach get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Battles to win it back. Oh, shooting chance! Real chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Nordtveit. Looks to bypass the midfield. Five minutes till the break. And he's going long. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Oaks. Romario just brushed off the ball there. Chip through. And there's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and
that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Massive lead! Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's one! Can he deliver? It's got... has a hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
this is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Mönchengladbach take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
It's come loose. Wimmer. Is there any... Has a pop! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Mönchengladbach have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, they're...
He's had a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
They've played it short. Puts it into the middle. Hoists it forward. Turns and goes back. Gets it back. That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Plays it out to the flank. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
He goes long, shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
No, he wasn't being fooled. He's gone for it! Oh, denied!
Oh, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate.
Shot a goal! Danger averted for now. So that's it. It is all over. Mönchengladbach will be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Mönchengladbach showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So it's away we go then. And he's going long. Good take, and he's had a shot!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Battles to win it back. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good interception. Is there a going for goal? It's broken loose. Clears it out of harm's way. Danger averted for now. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Has a pop! There it is! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Has a hit! Away from immediate danger, and here's the chance to counter. HADJUK. Good ball, it's found its target.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And the shot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's made sure that that won't get through. It out wide. Got a sight of goal here. Corner. That's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. He's got options out wide. Massive leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Ball through needs to be good here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's pinged one through here, and the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So here comes the substitution. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the finish! That is terrific skill. HADJUK! Oh, taken with style. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Time for a change in personnel. So is this the start of a comeback? Hoists it high. Knocks it away. Forward it goes. Over to the left. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. So who's he picking out? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well-deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's played forward. Loose.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Shoots! He's got away with one there. Tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. He's through the middle. He's in! And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brought forward. What does he try from here? A goal now would certainly liven things up. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the finish! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Naismith. Half-time whistle goes, so another team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Not going to go down too well with his teammates. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. They continue each to cancel the other out. It'll be a throw-in. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Naismith. Could be a chance here. Has a pop! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's been taken straight back. Questions were asked. Oh, real danger here. He gets past his man.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Roux.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Going through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defender's on the back foot. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be...
Cologne emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. Gets good distance on it. He's had a look. Played out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cologne are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And a shot! That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot, and the ball's come out. He's had a go! They've scored!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show.
Has a hit! No mistake! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Cologne take the lead. Oh, sweet feet. Cologne are leading with half-time drawing close. Well positioned to make that interception. Over to the left. He's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Cologne head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Towering header! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Cologne 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's in space and looking for a massive leap! And they've been caught out here. Big chance! And a second time! Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, they can break here. He's through. Hits one! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And the counter is on.
They're actually not getting too...
Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the flank. Danger averted for now. He gets past his man. Oh, good interception. Gets away from his opponents. He's looking to get there. Gets up to head it! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Cologne gained victory here, and on balance they were worth it. So what do you take away from it, Aldrin?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Dundee emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. Looks to thread it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the counter is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Tries to dink it in. Forward it goes. Nakata. Sensi. Has he found his man? Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a hit! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. We have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range, and he's going direct. He went for the curler. Turan tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Breaks on here. Could be a chance here, and the shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Dundee take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hoists it forward, battles to win it back. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. A heavy challenge.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's got options out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cannavaro tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Dundee benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Dundee leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Dundee really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a decent ball. Gets away from his opponent. Hoists it forward. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
For a goal kick. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Has a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Crespo! Sticks it away!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Parma surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. A buccaneering run from the defender.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Deftly done. There will be a throw-in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's played forward. And there goes the final whistle. No winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Dundee can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. And he's going long. Hoists it forward, and he's cut it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's got away. A chance! And he just whacks it away. And it's been taken straight back. And here's the chance to counter. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
He's had a goal! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well weighted. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has a hit! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Forward it goes. He's there. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
We hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No reported change to either side during the break. Hits one! Nice to locate someone up front. Düsseldorf keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Gets on the end. Gary! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Düsseldorf showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Plays a clever pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a throw.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. This is good ball retention,
and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Has a goal!
More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Valencia emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. There's the whistle. Looks to clip it forward. Forward it goes. Tries to stroke it. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And the weighted pass. Nicely worked. He's had a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Played out to the right. And the ball is out of play. Plays it out to the wing. Good turn. Tries a shot! And in it goes! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Valencia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Get the better of his opposite number. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's made sure that that won't get through. Done very well to intervene. Out to the left it goes. Striding forward, facing goal. He's gone for it! Danger averted for now. Get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Plays it into the box. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cut out in the nick of time. And the finish! Back of the net! And the comeback is complete! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, this is what... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Valencia come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Valencia leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. Forward it goes. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's being played forward. That's been drilled forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, great ball! Goes long.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
It's one! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He shoots! And the ball's come out! And he's there to hoof it away. Stuttgart making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tries to switch the play. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hoists it forward. Valencia have it back and they can go again. Gets it, and now what? Tries to get it forward quickly. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Foot in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the referee brings it to a close. And that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Valencia really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. He's looked long this time. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
He's gone for it! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Dyer plays it out to the wing. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Newcastle are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now a chance to break. Short going for goal! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Hoists it forward. Lobs it in gently. And he's cut it out. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's on a plate. And he's there to clear it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dyer. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
The through ball is intercepted. Goes for goal! He can pounce on that! And the ball's come out! Cleared without complication. Oh, that's neat. Gets into some space. Has a pop! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back! That is fabulous. Just drink it in. That has... there is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Shapes to shoot! This could fall any... Oh, real danger here. It's gone a long way up and away. Out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man. And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it clear. Up for the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tough. Real chance! Back of the net! And the comeback is complete! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's going to be a double change then. Newcastle take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He's had a go! And the lead stays intact, just.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And a shot! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Back into the middle. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. And that's it. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Newcastle were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.